Hi there. I hope you're having a great day. My name's Elaine, and I call myself the Psychic. And for my first video, I would really like to share something valuable. It's a thing that I find a lot of people who are energy workers or any variety of what you might call a light worker, a psychic, an intuitive, an empath, whatever you want to call it. If you're a soothsayer, if you do Reiki, I don't care what the work is, if it's energy based, this is something that I find a lot of energy workers need. And you might call it shielding. This is what a lot of people like to call it because I think we have this idea that we need to protect ourselves from other people's energy. But what it's actually doing is it's creating energetic space around you so that you can embody your own self as a sovereign being. And then it's keeping out the energy of other people, which causes you to then be confused about what your own emotional state might be in a moment, because someone else's energetic state might be horning in on your space, no thank you, and making you feel a certain kind of way. And then you're going, wait a minute, why do I feel so mad right now? I don't have anything to be angry about. And there you are being mad. It's somebody else's energy. So if you find that this is something that happens to you because you are not sure how to set those kinds of boundaries for yourself energetically, I'm here to help you with that. So this is a thing that I teach a lot of people and almost anybody who works with me, because in my business of elemental energy, I help psychics. That's what I do. People find me everywhere I go. I'm like a magnet for empaths and energy workers of all kinds, because like I said, we don't come here with a manual, and a lot of people really need help figuring out some of the things that we know we can do. We just aren't always sure what the safest way to do it is, or the best way, or the easiest way, or whatever. You get my point. So the first thing that I want to share before we do this practice together, because I'm going to do it with you, I want to first mention that I think that one of the things that we can do for ourselves when we're about to embody a practice of any kind is to give yourself a way to feel safe and comforted. Because doing energy work of any kind for you, especially, like if you're meditating or if you're reading your own cards or if you are channeling, anything like that that you're doing especially just for you, I feel like it's a kind of a nice thing to do for yourself, to give yourself some comfort and a feeling of safety. And something that helps with that, believe it or not, is to wrap yourself in a blanket or a scarf or something. Especially if you have a weighted blanket, like a quilt, that can be especially comforting for some people, especially if you're very sensitive. If you happen to be a person who has trouble with textures that you eat, or if you're troubled by certain sounds in your environment and you get easily overwhelmed, then this might be a thing that helps you feel better, because a lot of us that are gifted tend to be very sensitive. And you might even say we'd be on the autism spectrum or something along those lines. To be honest, I feel like that all kind of leads into the same space energetically. So wrap yourself in something, okay? So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to just wrap myself in a scarf. It's light, so because it's summer, I don't need anything heavy right now. I prefer not. In the winter, I might get a nice big quilt or something. But what it does is it wraps your upper arms, because that's the space where, you know, when you were a little kid and you were going to be hugged, this is what you want, okay? It's like giving yourself a hug, and it feels comforting. If you don't like it or you don't want to, no worries. This is your space. Do what you like, okay? But this might help you feel good. So, in an effort to feel comforted, here we are. And then the next thing that I will share which is universal, is all energy is focused and strengthened by breath. If you are not a person who does breath work regularly, I highly recommend it. It is incredibly powerful. It is empowering, and it can also really help focus your mind and calm your thoughts if you have trouble with that. Again, that can be invaded by other people's energy, and if you are especially sensitive, that can be an issue, and breathwork can help with that. Breathwork can also help with detoxing your body. So if you look up maybe Wim Hof, he is a fabulous teacher of energy work in that way where it comes to breath. He has lots of breath practices that he teaches, and I highly recommend checking him out if you're interested. But there are lots of people who teach breath work, and I don't feel like it's necessary to teach you a lot about that here, but I will say, at the very least, when you're breathing through any practice, always breathe through your nose, because the nose is where your body says, oh, everything's good. Because when you breathe through your nose, that's the signal to your body that all is well. When you breathe in through your mouth, that can be a signal to your body that, ooh, maybe something isn't right here because you are sick, or you are overworking, or you're stressed about something. We pant when we're upset. That breathing through the mouth can sometimes be a trigger to your body to not be relaxed. Okay? It might heighten your awareness more. And if that's what you want, then you breathe through your mouth. But if you want to calm down, you breathe through your nose. Fair enough? So with all of that information now, let's get into the practice. And let's begin by breathing through your nose. And when you do that, you should be sitting in a very comfortable position. And I hope that you can find yourself a nice comfy space. If you have to go to the bathroom, if you need a drink of water, anything else that you need to do, do that before you sit down to this practice, okay? So just take your time. Do this where you need to do it, okay? And find a private spot where you won't be disturbed. Okay. This is a practice that I do every single morning, and I do it every morning because when your energy sort of resets overnight, it helps to just restate your intentions daily for what you want energetically, okay? That's what I do. You don't have to do that, but that's what I do because that's my practice. So I'm just going to share this with you so that you can feel empowered to do what you would like with it. But in any case, breathing is the first space to begin. So breathing in through your nose, and you should feel your belly pop out and your shoulders should stay down. And when you breathe out, purse your lips like you're blowing through a straw. Breathing in, belly pops out, shoulders stay flat. Out through the straw. Okay, one more time. Pop out that belly. Out through the straw. Okay, try to make the in breath be the same length as the out breath. In and out like a wave. Keep that up. And now I'm going to ask you to either close your eyes or softly focus on something that's sort of in front of you but lets your eyes sort of close down so that you're not distracted by anything in your environment. Because maybe you don't feel safe closing your eyes fully and completely in the space you're in, that's okay. But just softly focus on whatever's in front of you if that's how you feel. I am going to close my eyes now. And I would like for us to take another deep breath. And out again. And now, as you sit and settle into the space, allow yourself to just focus on how that breath feels as it comes in through your nose, how it fills the cavity of your torso, and then notice as it blows out that warmth as the air leaves your body. Focus on how the breath feels coming in and going out. And as you focus on that breath, become aware of a light that is pouring down over your body. This light is golden and light and warm and gentle. And you sense that it contains infinite intelligence and compassion. This light contains only well-being, abundance, and love. As this light flows down over your body, allow it to enter the top of your head through your crown chakra. And as it enters that crown chakra, notice that it is coming to life. It is shining brightly, and then it pours down through into the space behind your eyes, where your third eye chakra rests. And that light once again also brightens the light of your third eye chakra. It pours down again further like a waterfall into your throat chakra, down into your heart chakra, following into the solar plexus, into your sacral and your root chakras. Each one lighting brightly as this beautiful white light pours down. Allow the light to then also fall down through your arms and into your hands and down your legs, where it finally comes out through the bottoms of your feet and pours into the planet, into the earth below you, all the way down into your deeply rooted Earth Star chakra, where this energy is grounded into the earth like a root. You are now anchored in Mother Earth's energy, and that energy is then returned through you once again from the earth. Our Mother pours generously upward her energy through your feet and all the way back up through your body. Every single one of your chakras now spinning as that energy pours upward through you, generously enlivening your energy and bringing you this beautiful life. The energy feels incredible as it pours upward and then finally comes out through the top of your head like a fountain, pouring outward all around you to create your auric field. Now that your chakras are all lit and spinning with energy, say out loud to yourself, my chakra system now accepts only positive, loving energy for my highest good. And their energy can only be released with my conscious permission. As you sit in this beautiful energy, become aware also of the energy of your body, your mind, your heart, and your auric field. Notice particularly your auric field taking a shape. It can be any shape that resonates with you: a sphere, a pyramid, a column, a honeycomb, a half moon, whatever shape resonates with you. is absolutely fine. See that shape taking form in a beautiful golden light. And as that comes into being around you, you can then say aloud to yourself, my body, mind, heart, and auric field now take in only positive, loving energy for my highest good, and their energy can only be released with my conscious permission. Feel the power of your intention taking shape and form. The universe now has taken your direction and is making it so. Become once again aware of your breath coming and going like a wave in and out through your body. Focusing your power and your energy in this moment. And as you feel that noticing coming back into your body, allow yourself, when you are ready, to open your eyes and once again take in your physical environment. You should notice a difference right away as soon as you do this practice. And I'm curious to know if this helps you. If you try it, I would love for you to comment and let me know how it helps. How did it feel when you started deciding that you were going to keep your energy yours? And you won't stop feeling other people's energy. You won't stop being able to utilize your gifts. But you will notice the new feeling of a boundary. And it's not keeping people out. It's simply allowing you to have your own energetic space and not allowing others' energy to bleed into yours and confusing your own thinking, your own feelings, your own energy. It's amazing. It will change your life. If it doesn't feel aligned, however, I suggest not doing it or change it to make it yours. And if you want to keep using this video over and over to walk it through that portion that helps you, please do. That's what this is here for. I want everybody to have this empowerment because those of us with gifts are not often taught how to use them, and we have to do a guessing game. If this helps you, I'm so happy. And I really hope that in the future we can get together again because I'm hoping to share lots more. I have lots of things that I can teach, and I really want people to feel empowered by their gifts instead of being held back by them or feeling badly about them or anything negative. These are powerful opportunities for us to be our full selves, and I think we all deserve that, don't you? So, in the future, I hope you come back and find me again when I offer some more opportunities to learn from all the collections of things that I've learned over the years. I've been a psychic my whole life, so I have a lot of things that I can share if you're interested. So, I hope to see you again, and until then, I hope you have a